How's it going, everybody? So Christmas is about 2.5 weeks away from now, so it's fitting that today I'm going to be reviewing the Nike Air Max 90 in the Nordic Christmas colorway. First off, I want to give a huge shout out over to The Closet Inc. for hooking me up with this pair. The Closet Inc. is my go-to retailer for Nikes and Jordans, and they're Canadian owned and operated, located here in Southern Ontario in Canada. So this Christmas themed shoe released last week for a retail price of $130 US or $170 here in Canada. And the official colorway for this shoe is white, university red, dark atomic teal, and lucky green. So Christmas is easily one of my favorite holidays in the entire year. And I'm just one of those people that can't have enough Christmas themed apparel to wear in December. So this pair definitely caught my eye. It's very themed, it's very out there, but to me it's absolutely perfect for the holidays. Taking a deep dive into the shoe, this is covered in this knit-like material, which has a snowflake pattern found throughout. This knit feels pretty thin and it's very stretchy, so as a result, it really accommodates different foot widths. Surrounding the outer edge of the toe box, here we have this synthetic white leather, and then moving downwards, the bottom and the top eyelets, this is covered in this light green and darker green TPU, and in the middle, we have this gold-covered eyelet. The quarter panel itself is covered in more of that synthetic white leather, and then overlaid on top, we have a red Nike swoosh, which is also constructed out of a synthetic leather. Below this, we have the mudguard, which is this dark teal color, and this, again, similar to the rest of the leather on this shoe, this is also synthetic. We have this cutout towards the back end of the shoe, which reveals this green Air Max branding. Moving up, the back end of the shoe, this is covered in that sweater-like knit, and then stitched on the center of the back heel, we have this Nike Air rubber branding. For the laces, these come with a thin flat style lace, which is done in a combination of white with this additional stitching down the center of the laces, giving it much more of a premium look. Underneath this, the tongue itself is constructed out of that knit material, and at the top we have this white and red Nike Air Max tag. Definitely the most eye-catching and probably the most controversial part about this shoe is the inner liner. So this is covered in this synthetic fur material, and you'll see not only does it cover the inner liner of the shoe as well as the back end of the tongue, but a portion of this fur also sticks out the sides as well. As a result, it really gives off like a winterized or Christmas feel to it, which I thought was pretty dope in a very tacky Christmassy way, but I could totally see why a lot of you guys don't like the look of this fur. Taking out the insoles, these come with a pretty well padded white colored insole with this Nike snow globe printed on the heel. So the upper of these Air Max 90s sits atop this polyurethane foam midsole. This is left in white, however, the heel wedge is painted in red, and we have this visible air unit as well, which is also colored in red. Turning the shoe over to the bottom, here we have your classic Air Max 90 outsole. And in this case, this is done in a combination of green and red colored rubber, and we have Nike branding on the medial edge. So that breaks down the look and the construction of this pair. For those wondering how these fit, this was definitely an area of concern for me. So when I first saw images of this pair, I was kind of hesitant whether to go true to size or half size up, because specifically of this fur lining. So I took a gamble and went true to size, and good news, they definitely do fit true to size. Whatever size you normally wear for Air Max 90s, I'd stick with that same size, and if you haven't worn an Air Max 90 before, I'd recommend sticking true to size. If that still doesn't help you, I'd recommend checking out feetlot.com. On that website, you can input sizes of shoes that you already own, and then from that data, they're able to churn out a size recommendation for the shoe. So again, be sure to check out feetlot.com. Moving on to the topic of comfort, overall I felt like this pair was pretty comfortable. In the past year or so, whatever Nike has done with the Air Max 90, they've greatly improved the comfort, and I feel like this pair is no exception. It feels great on feet, even just for a casual use sneaker, and it's a pair that I can wear for many hours in the day without feeling any discomfort in my feet. To add to that, the fur lining was very soft, and it gave off like a really cozy feel, which I really liked. Last but not least, in terms of the quality and craftsmanship on this pair, overall for a GR sneaker, it's pretty much what I expected. This sweater knit material was pretty interesting, had a very nice softness to it, as well as the faux fur lining on the inside as well. But the rest of the shoe, this was pretty synthetic feeling, and the leather they used definitely didn't have a premium feel to it. Aside from that though, all in all my pair was pretty well made. I had no issues from that standpoint, so overall it was a pretty solid GR release. With all that being said, now let's lace up these Nordic Christmas Air Max 90s, and I'll show you guys how these look on feet. I know this is a pair that I'm probably going to be only wearing in the month of December, but for me this is just too dope of a shoe to pass up. I get that it's a pretty tacky looking sneaker and I totally vibe with that, and I think especially in 2020 with this being such a trying and such a difficult year, maybe we just need a little cheesiness and tackiness in our wardrobes. So let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about this Nike Air Max 90 Nordic Christmas. How do you guys feel about the look of this shoe, and is this a pair that you guys picked up or did you pass or take an L? If you guys like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Give me a follow on Instagram at esgo8. Check out my Twitter account at sean.go and visit my website at seango.ca. So until next time, thanks so much for tuning in. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this review, and I'll catch you guys all in my next video.